I call him Tony. That is the way we nicknamed him somewhere. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Father God. To our superior and her council, dear priests, led by our Vicar General, and to our dear sisters, Hamujamboni. Oya ore. Wakire. Echamuge. Moriega. Musawa. Where do we end up in the other? Syria. Suba. Syria. Say, aye. Ni gani ingine hatujafikia sasa? Mirembe. Mirembe bosi. Mirembe ruti. Mirembe swat. Aya, hiyo mjase. Gani ingine hatujasalimia? Mugeni. Muriaro. Sasa hiyo imeshika. Tumsifu Yesu Kristo. Tumsifu tena. I've already preached enough, took a long time. I don't want to give a longer speech. I just wish to thank in a very special way the leadership of this congregation. First, Sister Dorothy, who at the time I made request to this congregation to accompany the good companions of the Little Flower. And later on, Sister Goretti, thank you very much for having accepted the tutorship of this congregation. Some of these young sisters are wondering, how come the sisters who are coming before us seem as old as our sisters here? And we hear they are saying that we are somehow older, either that we are their mothers or we are their older sisters. The ways of the Lord are very different. When the Lord called the people from Israel, from Egypt, he used various people. At first, he used Moses, who was apparently not very well gifted. He actually stammered. His brother Aaron is the one who spoke on his behalf before Pharaoh. But the Lord did not ask Aaron to take the people, did not ask Aaron to speak to Pharaoh. He used Moses. And Moses, a stammerer, is the one who led the people of Israel from bondage. He's the one who gave the covenant of the 10 commandments to the people of Israel. So the Lord uses any instrument he finds. So I thank you for your compliments, but we must also realize that the Lord uses us as he wishes and has used you. These people went into the desert. The distance between Sinai, the distance between Egypt, Ramesses, and the land of Canaan is a distance of less than 3 weeks of walk. 3 weeks. Maybe he gave it a month. But these people, because of God's design, spent 40 years crossing that desert. They crossed, they went back, they got lost. Somehow, not entirely because of their fault, but they found themselves entangled in the desert. And finally, there was a Joshua who would make them cross to the Canaan, the land of Canaan. Somehow, these good sisters of ours have had a long 40 years, and we pray for them. For whatever reason, they got entangled, And these things happen not only with them, even with others who get entangled one thing or another in the desert. We too can get entangled in our own deserts. And we never quite cross the Jordan into the land of Canaan. At this juncture, God found a Joshua in the person and the congregation of the sisters, the Franciscan sisters of St. Joseph, to help them cross. That's why we are here, to thank you. There has been others who have been there. There are others. There's even a Moses who died and didn't quite manage. He saw the land, but the Lord didn't want them to lead into that land. My dear sisters, that's why these good sisters with great hope are about to cross into the land of Canaan. God willing, and I ask you for this prayer, the coming year, round about the Feast of St. Joseph, this congregation will undergo a spiritual refoundation. We pray that will give them new zeal, new commitment, and especially an identity that will make them beautify the bride of Christ, that is the church. So don't try to ask too many questions why, but rather celebrate in the ways of the Lord. Different, but all very beautiful. So my dear daughters, companions, we are also here to celebrate you and say you have walked on this journey and have persevered when you could have given up. Let's applaud them and give them a great applause. Thank you for being steadfast. To our sister Shosho Akinyi Viene, to our sister Louise, who always used to, she was a bit tough at the beginning, but caught them in line. And now Sister Mary Jane, with her smile always, but unwavering resolve. Thank you for being true mothers. I was given, I have no doubt, the best sisters to accompany these good sisters. Thank you. I don't know whether right now they are able to say 3 or 4 words in Kikuyu. But even if they were not able to, they have been and become members of that, they have felt of that community. It is not easy, but the Lord has also given them their crosses of illness while serving there. They did not complain. They did not rebel. Sister Mary Vianney, even when she came with 2 pullovers. If you remember Dorothy, Sister Dorothy, she was already wearing 2 pullovers. By nature, she didn't. She wasn't one who loves cold. And by the 2nd month, I could see the poor sister was wearing extra clothing, even when you knew that it was not that cold, but already her body would not handle, but she stuck. She stuck. Same thing with Sister Louise, same thing with Sister Mary Jane. How I pray this is the kind of sisters that will come from this forge, from this wonderful community of these Franciscan sisters of St. Joseph. And as you go into the new chapter, I pray that the future will be always looking. If you want sisters who can deliver, tough, hard-working, go to the Franciscan sisters of St. Joseph. So I believe this chapter will also, I thank you, Sister Superior, Mother Superior. It is true, many things to celebrate. And you said that it is like you are going back to the calling of accompanying others. Please, in your chapter, do not look inwards. Look outwards. Look at the church, the service of the church. And also, I plead, never turn down requests that may come to you. I finish. Here's a good applause. You can applaud at this moment. You can applaud now. You can stop. I will finish with a little anecdote. I've known Sister Dorothy for a good while. She is very much our mother. She doesn't like us saying that she is our mother. She smiles. She is in many ways. And she has helped bring to forth many situations that were difficult. So out of friendship, I asked her, "Sister, I have a problem. There is this congregation, and I really need someone who I can work with. So is it possible for you to suggest to me some congregation, some very experienced sisters who I can approach?" And she told me, "Okay, let me think." And the next time I dared and said, "Sister, I really think I should ask your congregation. Do you think in your congregation, at least because I know you are older, I can get a sister or two?" She says, "Well, I think, is it possible for you to organize for me a meeting with the Mother Superior of your congregation?" So she said, "Okay, I will organize." So, where? Let us meet in Kisumu. So I went to Kisumu. And who comes? Sister Dorothy. So I asked, "Sister, I hope the Mother Superior is coming." Little did I know that the Mother Superior was Sister Dorothy. Thank you, Sister Dorothy, for your humility. She revealed it on the last moment that she was the one, and she did not turn me down. Thank you for that great honor and generosity. Dear sisters, I think I've said enough. I thank you. I bring you the greetings, of course, of our dear Bishop Michael Odiwa. I came last night in Homa Bay, akanipatia story mingi, tukaongea, alafu asubuhi na mapema kaenda Nairobi. So, umepokea salamu zake? Hata ingawa Vicar General yuko hapa. Jana nilipitia kule Kisumu na nikamwambia askofu mkuu kwamba naja hapa Asumbi, na akanaituma salamu zake kwenu. Nizipokea. I will not add any more. I have done my bit. May God bless you bountifully. May He guide you along the path of faithfulness. And with St. Joseph as our guide, may you find a way to live the faithfulness He exemplifies in His life and accomplish our mission in our vocation happily. Thank you very much. May God bless you always. Happy